wake, we bake, we eat, we do all that good stuff. So good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning. Today we're gonna light this up. Let's go. Light this shit up. Let's go. First hit of the day is going down right now, right here with you on house. I didn't hit anything today. It's gonna go down right now, right here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's so good. Breakfast for champions. Of champions for champions. So smoke weed every day in the morning is what you got to do. Wake and bake. It sets a tone. It influences your thoughts. Okay. And thoughts influence your sensing. You dig? Alright, so check it out. We're gonna go deep on that note. On that note, this morning we're gonna talk about subnatural sensing. Subnatural sensing. Subnatural sensing. Okay. Just as sensing can influence thought, thought can influence sensing. Yeah, that's big time. That's really deep. That's deep. This is deep. This is something deep that our brains get conditioned and programmed for us to think that's the way it is. Okay? So sometimes we see things and it's not really what it is. It's because our brains are programmed. Okay? Our brains are programmed to see and believe and think of what we see in front of us is this way. But what you see in front of you is not the way we see it. Okay? For example, gravity. There's no such thing as gravity. Okay? It's a sense. It's a sense. And remember, sensing can influence thought, and thought can influence sensing. So everything you think you see and hear, it's not what you think you see and hear. What's up? Who's in the house? Nordine. Hey, OG. What's up, Nordine? Nordine's in the house. Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining my Wake and Bake. This is what we do every day. OJ and cannabis make a super antioxidant in the morning. Thank you very much for joining. So, there's so many things that if you have not seen for yourself, we just take the words of what's been laid down from history. Okay. So, gravity is a lie. For example, if I drop this lighter, if I let go of this lighter, what happens? What happens? I let go of this lighter, it goes down. Okay, why does it go down? Gravity is not pushing it down. Okay, gravity is not pushing it down. What it is the lighter materials are molecules are heavier than the molecules in the air, than air molecules. So it falls. Okay. If the molecules in this lighter were lighter than the molecules in the air, it would rise. Helium. Helium's molecules are lighter than air molecules, so they rise. Hot air balloons, you put helium, it rises. There's no gravity, it rises because it's lighter than the air molecules. Anything lighter than the air molecules that can sustain can go up. Okay? So, subnatural sensing, we were programmed in our brains from way back, thousands of years ago. So, it's hard sometimes to think outside the box and think from a different perspective. Okay? So just always remember, just as sensing can influence thought, thought can influence sensing. So that means anything you see, anything you hear, distance is all perspective. Okay, so now that we're 6 minutes into the wake and bake, talking about sensing. Um, how are your senses today? How are your senses today? Let's see if I got any emails you sent to me. No, it never goes through. Okay. The Cannabis Clinicians Lounge. Shooter. Why we should be smelling weed before we buy it? That's a good question. Um, why you should be smelling weed before you buy it? They used to a long time ago let you smell it. That was like a number one thing, stoners want to smell the shit before they buy it, right? And still to this day, when people select, they use a smell test. So a lot of times now, because of recreational weed, the weed is sealed in containers, and you can't smell it. So like you buy an eighth or an ounce, and then you smell it after you buy it and open the packaging, and then you're like, oh, I don't like the smell, you know. So smell is very important because smell lets you know if it's working well with your human anatomy or not. If you take a dry hit, and you whiff it, and you like it, that means it's working for you. That strain is good for you. The other times you smell a strain, you don't really dig it. It's not working well with your genetic makeup. So that's a good indication of how the rest of the sack is going to be. If the smell is great, it's working already. The terpenes, aromatherapy is hitting and taking effect, and you like it. So it's going to be good. Okay. So, yes, how can you take away the smell, man? Let me smell the weed. For sure. A lot of shops, you can't smell it. It's all pre-packed. They need sample buds that you can smell. All right, Steve Burns in the house. It's been a minute. How you doing? Good morning. Thank you for waking and baking with OG. It's like old times. Yes, man. Good morning, OGMK family. Blessed days and positive waking bake as always, right? And Big Gucci Soldier Mike. Glad you started streaming on YouTube and took my advice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I added it. I don't really stream on YouTube. I stream on Haps, and I connected YouTube, so it goes to YouTube. Yeah, I don't know how that is, but that's supposedly what happens. Uh-huh. YouTube's different guidelines and all this shit. See, Haps is like you play music, don't give a fuck. YouTube you can't, Instagram you can't. So I don't know why you want to connect your Haps with YouTube and Instagram if you can't be playing music on those. Stupid. Okay, so smell your weed before you buy it. Smell your weed before you buy it. It makes so much sense. It does. You can buy a pound, not smell it. No. Where else do you stream? I stream all over. I go Instagram, Twitter Live, Twitter Live, Twitch. I go on all once in a while. What you do is just type in OG Mankind on your search bar. It'll tell you all my latest stuff. Blessed to blaze with you again, OGMK. Blessed days and positive wake and bake. Yes, it is. It is Steve Burton reuniting from Periscope years ago. That is great. Well, let's do a dab. Let's do a dab this morning. Change the beat. Dabs, dabs, and dabs. Okay, what are we gonna play? Let's play some more instrumental. Instrumental. Commercial. All right, here we go. Let's do a dab. Let's do a dab. It's not that way. It's this way. Things we don't ever need to experience again. Right. Got some crumble music, man. Skip out. There we you go. Okay, so sensing, your senses can influence thought. You sense something, you influence thought, right? It's like what keeps musicians on beat, what keeps an orchestra on beat. A bunch of people are playing instruments. What keeps them on beat? Sensing. Uh-huh. There's sensors. There's sensors. Sensing. Internal sensors keep the orchestra on beat. And the dude up front, the coordinator, or whatever that dude is with the little sticks, it's very important. His job, the conductor, very, very important job. He is sensing the vibrations and the frequencies and keeping them in tune. He keeps them in tune by the way he moves. It's very, very important. There's some science behind this. Okay, the science behind an orchestra staying in tune has to do with sensing. Okay, so sensing can influence thought, and thought can influence sensing. That's all going on. The energy that's flying in an orchestra, sensing energy to stay on beat with the frequencies. Waking and baking is a sense in the morning. It's a sense. Sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I just made that up. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big dab's going down right now. Big dab's going round right now. Big dab's going down right now. Wake and bake is what we do. Let's find out the national holidays today. Yeah, because I need a real fat blizzard. So let's see here as I heat up my banger. Every day there's national holidays, as you know. Okay. So we're going to try to find out today's. Okay. Multitasking here. All right, here we go. Today's Friday the 13th. Oh, shit. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. He has a hockey mask. Friday the 13th is one of the most, remade movies. There's like 15 Friday the 13th. Okay, I haven't seen them all. Oh, I need more fluid. So, let me tell you something about sensing and thought and sensing. So someone took some thought and some sensing and some sensing and some thought to make Friday the 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th didn't just happen by accident. I'm here to tell you. Friday the 13th did not happen by accident. Okay, a long time ago, this dude, Joe, he was had a lot of power. So he had a lot of influence in the making and the formation of the calendar. Okay, so, hold on. I'll tell you the story right now. First down. First week down. First week down. First week down. First week down. All right, let's dab. Let's dab and then we continue where we left off. Dab break. 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 All right, a long time ago, this dude Joe. Gotta burn all this carbon monoxide off. All right, let's go. OG Juice is in the house. Got the dab ready. Been so long doing a one with the OG. All right, let's do it. See, I hope you are. Split screen. Let me see. We want to see you. Cheers. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Friday the 13th. I'm going to get to the bottom after this dab. So Friday the 13th is not an accident. Okay. This guy Joe figured it out a long time ago in the formation of the calendar. Joe said to the homies, he's like, bro, if we make February with 28 days, and this month with 30, and this one's with 31, and we make 12 months, and we add up 365 days, and we throw in a leap year, and we bring it back every 4 years, then the calendar will align a Friday the 13th twice or 3 times every year. There it is. It's all mathematics. So they said, whoa, Joe, how'd you figure this out? He's like, because I'm a smart dude. So they say, well, what if you don't add 28 days? What if you add an extra day, 29? What will happen then in the configuration of Friday the 13th? Well, what happens is you could eliminate Friday the 13th. You could eliminate Friday the 13th from the calendar, from our existence in life as we know it. But Frank said, no, I'm an evil dude. I'm evil. I need Friday the 13th for celebrations and traditions and sacrifices. So we must keep it like this. And then everyone else was like, oh, okay, we're evil too. Let's keep it like that. We must have Friday the 13th, man. So they aligned it so we have Friday the 13th possible. So I say we eliminate it. Yeah, let's reconfigure it so we will never have Friday the 13th ever again. How about that? Remember, 13. Very superstitious. Very superstitious. All right, time to roll up a fat blunt. No 13 steps, no 13th floor. I want to go to the 13th floor. Find me a building that has a 13th floor. Let's go blazing it. Let's go smoke a blunt in the 13th floor. If you can find one. I don't even think they make the 13th floor. They just skip it. Or it's there for storage. I don't know. But we're going to smoke some Skywalker today. We're going to smoke some Skywalker today. Yeah, there's already a lot of loose broken up butt up in here. Don't you like it when it's like that? I do. But there's kind of some stems in there, so we're just going to throw it away. No, don't throw it away. Don't be wasteful. On Monday, I'll split screen down with you. OG, how's that? Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. It's more fun like that, but still fun that you let us know you were blazing, even though we couldn't see you. Still influence thought. Sensing influence thought, and thought influence sensing. So I'm visualizing. See? That's what creates a visual. Sensing and thought and sensing creates a visual. It was all a dream. All right, let's go. As your guru, I evolve. Thank you very much. We got the Skywalker. Skywalker. I don't know who named Skywalker. I'm still trying to find out the founder of Skywalker. I'm done with new device. No more torch anymore. It's called a Dabex. Wow. You moved up a new level. No more torch, no more flames, no more fire. Was it invisible? Was it laser? That's dope, man. I'm seeing a lot of new devices like that that are eliminating lighters and torches. They're like little boxes and stuff you put under your banger, and voila, your banger. Things you connect to your banger. Like what? Okay. New energy is what it's all about. New energy. New energy. That's enough. That looks fun. Let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at. This is the Skywalker, baby. Taking comments off. Second and full screen. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Bombay, where it gets you a little better visual. Oh yeah, how about that little better visual? Yeah. That sticky, icky. That sticky, icky. Little green tree, chases money and pussy. It never stops, always perfect crops. Practice what you preach. As we smoke these trees, making history. Let's go. Every day. Get up and smoke. Get up and wake and bake every day. Give me that mota. That M-O-T-A. Give me that mota. Give me that mota. That M-O-T-A. Give me that mota. 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 All I dream is about mota. Mota. M-O-T-A. Mota. M-O-T-A. Oh shit, I need some more crumble. Give me a knife. Give me a dabber. Give me some scissors. Alright, it's time to do national holidays today now. Today is Friday the 13th. That is a holiday for some people. They watch Friday the 13th movies all day. Okay, International Left-Handers Day. Are you left-handed? Do you know anybody that's left-handed? I'm left-handed and right-handed, right? We're both, but what's more dominant? Right? Right hand dominant. Some people are dual, 50-50. I'm hybrid. I'm like 70-30. 70-30. See, I'm using my left. It's left-handed. What's left-handed, right-handed, really? What does that mean? I'm left-handed. All right, left. Oh, shit. My son is. Yeah? That's interesting because a lot of things are just made for right-handers. If you notice that. Left-handers get shit out of luck. I'm going to start a movement for the left-handers. Make things left-handed. Like Jimi Hendrix, poor Jimi. Jimi Hendrix was left-hander. He was like trying to go buy a guitar, right? He's like, hey, man, I want to play guitar. And they're like, you're left-hander, man. We don't sell guitars for left-handers, fool. What you thinking? He's like, oh, yeah? I'll show you. So he got the guitar. He flipped it upside down. and he flipped it upside down, the strings, I mean, and he played left-handed. So he got a right-handed guitar, flipped the strings, played left-handed, and now they make left-handed guitars. But like, what the fuck before that? Okay, so left-handers get shit out of luck. Sports equipment. If you play golf, they hardly make left-hander golf clubs and putters. You ever putt left-handed with the right-handed putter? It's weird. All right, so left-handers day. Give it up, doing things left hand. Try doing left hand. If you're right-handed, do things with your left hand today dominantly. So make your left hand the dominant hand today. So that means I have to switch. Oh shit, this is gonna be cool. All right, scissors are reversible for left and right. Okay, I don't have a problem finding left-handed scissors. All you got to do is just flip them around. Well, it feels weird cutting with the left and holding with the right. I don't know if I could do this. Oh, I just do not have the strength and the skill and the experience. I don't even know how to correctly hold them comfortably. I don't even have a good grip. I can't even do this. This is all challenging in my brain right now. My brain is going wild right now, guys, because it's something new that I'm doing, trying to figure out the strength of how much strength to grip it with, to squeeze, to cut with my left hand. It feels so foreign. Wow, this is fun though. It's like an activity. Like I went somewhere for the first time and I just got there and I'm seeing some new shit I've never seen before. It's exactly the feeling I got inside right now just by using my left hand. No, they're on the floor. They're on the floor over here somewhere. If not, I can't help you. I don't know.
Well, come on, help me. Otherwise, I forget it and you're going to do it right now.
Should be by my shoes.
Oh, well, I'm going to try to help you. Hi, Paul. Okay, to say hello. Hello. We're looking for Mark's keys. He's in here.
Hold on. They're right here in front of your face where I told you. Jeez. I said they're right there. Man, it has me looking all over the place for keys, and I said they're right there, and they're right there. Sheesh. Okay. That's what happens when you can't find keys. See, sensing and thought was all off right now. Okay. Blunt wrap. Blunt wrap. Okay, where was I? We're talking about left-handers, I think. Left-handers. Left-handers. I was cutting the bud with my left hand there. I was into some really good fun. That's where I was at right now. I was in a bubble of sensing and thought of fun. I was explaining to you, I was feeling like I was in a place that I'd never gone to before, and it was for the first time, and you're like so happy to be there, and all these sensing and feelings are going on. So that's the feeling I was getting when I was cutting with my left hand. So let's go back into that thought, the feeling. Okay, so there we go. See, it's already starting again. Gripping the scissors is just so freaking weird. Okay, I don't know how to do Okay, so here we go. What's good, buddy? What's good? Who's this? Ray the third. How you doing, Ray 3? Ray third? Ray 1, 2, 3? Ray Scratch Monster? Okay, what's up? What's up, man? Good morning, waking and baking. This is what we do. We haven't, I did a dab. Did I do a dab? No, I smoked a little rope so far. I am anxiously waiting to spark up a fat blunt with a lot of wax in it. And that's what we're about to do right now. Okay, so if you're a left-hander, are you a left-hander? Today's your day, just to let you know. Are you a left-hander, Ray? All right, so give it up for all the left-handers. Okay, let me finish cutting this and get back into that euphoric feeling. Okay, let's see here. It's so weird. I'm learning something new. I'm learning something new. Even though it's like, oh, he's just using scissors to cut bud. That's not new. But my left hand, using my left hand is new to my brain. So my brain is tripping out. My inside brain is going, oh my gosh. It's sparked up. You can see the activity probably going on in my brain. There's more activity right now than when I use my right hand. You're right-handed? Oh, okay, well today is left-hander's day. So if you're right-handed, do everything with your left hand dominantly. Okay. If you're gonna use a pen, a pencil, oh, it's really getting tired. I want to go back. See, my brain is telling me to go back to right hand. But I'm going to fight that and say, no, finish cutting it all with your left hand, even though it feels awkward. And I'll program my brain. See, that's how you program your brain. That's how, what I want to talk about, what I was talking about earlier, subnatural sensing. Okay? So subnatural sensing is pre-programmed information stored in your brain that you go to. Your brain automatically goes to store pre-programmed information in your brain. So right now, my brain was telling me, go back to this hand because this hand's more comfortable and easier and get the job done faster, quicker, all that. So my brain is telling me, almost forcing me to go back over here because of the pain that it's causing on my thumb right here. So always remember, just as sensing can influence thought, thought can influence sensing. Okay? So what you think you see, you may see it may be a pre-programmed thought in your brain that just forces you to go there automatically. Okay? Waking and baking with Toji. Let's go. That shit's tiring, but I'm gonna start doing it all day today. Everything left hand. Okay, so what else left hand? Everything left hand. That is gonna be weird today. My left hand is gonna be super tired in a little bit. In a little bit before I roll it, I'm already tired. I want to go back to my right hand so bad. Okay, left hand. You see, it's slowing my thought process down because I'm using my left hand. Okay, so we need to put some crumble in my blunt now. Crumble in my blunt. The next national holiday today is National Filet Mignon. Give it up for filet mignon. Ooh, I love filet mignon. Why is it so expensive? It's supposed to be like the best part of the animal. The filet mignon. Ooh, that shit is good. Real soft and tender and juicy and flavorful and so spicy. A spicy meatball. So filet mignon. Left-handed people are very smart people. Ooh, yes. Because everything is basically made for right-handed world. So if you're a left-hander, you have to think totally different. Yeah, you have to think like different than what other people's brains go to right-handedly. Very, very good comment. All right. So the filet mignon. Even the human has a filet mignon. The human's filet mignon is located right here. So this is the filet mignon of the human. Uh-huh. Drew Barrymore turbulent. Alright. Let's get some wax here. Let's wax up my bliss out. Filet mignon left-handers. Cook filet mignon left-handed. Let's see here. We need some crumble. Friday the 13th, waking and baking. August. Here we go. It's going down. Alerts. Alerts. Pass it to the left. Do you know why we pass the blunt to the left? Well, you know, like before COVID and stuff. People used to pass it to the left. Not too many people pass it now at all. But you pass it to the left because most people are right-handers. Most people are right-handed thinkers. They think right-handed. So if you pass the blunt to the right, it confuses people because we're mostly right-handed. So we're not going to get the blunt across ourselves. See, we're just get the blunt, pass it to the left. It doesn't cross our own self. So that's why it keeps the formation from being all fucked up. That's why you pass it to the left. No one passes it to the right. Let's change the rotation, see what happens. Try to change the rotation to the right. It'll get back to the left somehow. We get all fucked up, I'll tell you that. Alright, look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Dang. That is saucy crumble. Alright, let's get some of the saucy crumble. If I did that, just do that one big dab, they wouldn't even fit in the banger. I'll just leave that. Let's put a little more. Let's put a little more. Okay, there we go. Got a refill. I refilled myself. Alright. Hold on. Yum. Getting some air. Jar. Cedar bark. Alright, time to lace the blunt. National Prosecco Day. Oh, Prosecco Day represents a time to raise a toast to the remaining days of the season. As we back in the warmth of the resounding rays of summer, the day encourages people across the U.S. to embrace life's everyday celebrations. A sparkling wine. Ooh, do we have any winos in the house? Prosecco is made from a variety of grapes. All right. You step on grapes, it turns into wine. Wine is like fuck you up. So don't drink too much of it, get all fucked up, and you wake up with a hangover. So have a sip of wine today, just one glass, or not at all. I guess it's a specific kind. It can also be made from Chardonnay. Okay. Primarily grown and bottled in the Veneto region of Italy. Okay. Prosecco's draw is its elegant mousse. In wine speak, the mousse is the lovely, the bubbles, These bubbles give Prosecco the sparkle that make it so appealing for celebration. Bubbly wine. I didn't know they make bubbly wine. So, bubbly wine, Prosecco from Italy. Have a toast of that today. All right, where's my freaking raps? Here you go. I don't have all day. Change the beat. I need some bass. That has bass, but it's a different kind of bass. Like some. Let's go with like some. Friday today. We'll go some minimal techno. Minimal techno. Here we go. Friday. Yes, I'm gonna skip you. Always skip the commercials most of the time if you can. Sometimes they don't let you sit. It will play after but you can't skip it. So there we go. I will be using a non-tobacco, 100% tobacco-less, 100% organic hemp, supposedly. Supposedly, this is supposed to be the better of the other ones, okay? No GMOs, right? No GMOs. No GMOs. No GMOs. GMO free. No GMOs. No GMOs. GMO free. No genetically modified organisms up in here. No. I will not do that. Organism from humans to cows, from cows to humans, from to fish, back and forth. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this going. Minimal techno. Last night's story that just came in was California might pass a law for human composting. How does everyone feel about that one? Yeah. Breaking news. Not the other states. California's fucking crazy. Trying to come out with that shit. What's up with that? That's nasty. How can they do that? Human shit. You sell your shit, or they're just gonna take it from the sewage. Either way, I don't know. It's gonna be from humans. How are they gonna take out all the other shit from the shit? How are they gonna get the shit? Whose shit are they gonna be adding in there? So, I don't like that idea. I don't think it's cool. I vote no. I vote no on human composting. There, that's it. That's what you need to say. Vote no on human composting. Vote no on human composting. That's cannibalism. Yeah, is it cannibalism? Eating your own shit? I don't know. Gimme and dude did it. And that movie, he was in Mars, or not in Mars, he was like in a spaceship. He had to eat potatoes, and then he shitted out his potato. And he grew another potato from his shit potato. Then he ate it again. And he shitted it out again. So human composting does work. Would you live off grid? Even if you think you're off grid, you're not off grid. There, I'm sorry, a little bubble burster. So some people say, "Oh, I'm off the grid." They are off the grid because they have no device to see the grid. But it doesn't mean they're off the grid. People who have access to the grid. Oh, there you are, right there. We see you. Hello, satellite cams. We see everything. Have access because we're controllers of the grid. So yeah, the people who want to live off the grid, they just choose not to use the grid. But you're always on the grid. Okay, so it's like, do you want to choose not to use the grid? That's basically what's happening. Remember, just as sensing can influence thought, thought can influence sensing. Today's left-handers day. Why? Because most people are right-handed thinkers. Your brain goes naturally right-handed thoughts. pre-programmed thoughts. I was cutting for the first time with my left hand. After a few cuts, my brain consistently told me to go to my right. Pre-programmed information. From generation to generation, it's in the gene. Well, at least 95% off grid, 5% on grid. Okay, let's go. I got some crap that makes me mumble listening to techno. The art of minimal techno. This is not regular techno. Okay, so check it out. For all the winos today, have a sip of wine. Let's see if there's any more national holidays today before we get into the Book of Hemp and let this blend up. There is. Today is National Blame Someone Else Day. I don't like to do that. What are they talking about? Blame someone else uses superstition to pawn our mistakes onto to other reasons. It always celebrated on the first Friday, the 13th of the year. While considering how to spend this Friday the 13th freebie, plan accordingly. We all run into a little bad luck from time to time. Occasionally, a flat tire or an alarm clock sets our day on another course. At other times, someone placed in our path causes a malfunction in our day. It may be someone we know, or it could be a complete stranger. Either way, casting blame comes in all forms. Yeah, you always know those people who blame someone else. Oh, he did it. She did it. It wasn't me. They did it. So today is that day that it happens. I don't want to promote it, but it happens. There's always people that blame someone else. They don't want to take blame. Okay? So, they did it. I didn't do it. They did it. What year was the first Friday the 13th recorded date? After the calendar was made, after Joe added it. I was explaining that. Yeah. So, like, the calendar changed. It was forming. It took years for the calendar to be it's set. Ben hasn't changed in so long, in the longest. But before that, it went through a lot of changes. And it's how you configure the calendar, the numbers, it's all mathematics, will make a Friday the 13th exist, be possible. If you add a day, take away a day, change numbers around, you will never, ever configure a Friday the 13th. Ever. There will never be a Friday the 13th in the existence of life, ever. From that point on, when someone changes it. So there was never before until the calendar was made and finalized. But they were configuring it. Because if you configure it a different way, you will never get a Friday the 13th in any of the months ever in history, no matter how many years and infinity is if you flip it. So the calendar time is man-made. The calendar is man-made. Okay. So, just as sensing can influence thought, thought can also influence sensing. Pre-program information genetically. I love techno. I'm a speaker leech. Get me to a rave. I'll go against the speaker. I'm drawn to the speaker. I'm drawn to the frequencies coming out the woofers. Boom, 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 boom. I'm drawn to the frequencies. I'm a bass head. Let's go. Take me to a rave. I want to get to the bass. To the front. That's where the front is. Everyone wants to get to the front because that's the loudest right there. Boom, boom. Pre-programmed information. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't pertain to being drawn to that. Okay. What is the next national holiday? There's none. We're gonna roll this blunt up and do Book of Hemp next. Book of Hemp next. Roll this blunt. Let's go. takes about 10 minutes to smoke it. And that's about how long the scope lasts, the broadcast lasts. And you owe an hour to yourself to wake and bake. Okay, waking and baking sets the tone for your day, for your week, your month, your year, your life. Okay? Wake and baking is scientifically proven to jumpstart your cells. You notice when you wake up and you just jump out of bed, your equilibrium takes a few seconds, a while for you to adjust. Well, when you wake up and you smoke cannabis, it jumpstarts, it heals those cells, speeds them up. Okay? It speeds up the process of healing them and getting them up to equilibrium par faster than with no THC and CBD. All right, ready to lick it. That's how we do it. Got my little special packer tool. I love this. The other day I thought I lost it. I found it. It was misplaced. And I rediscovered it. I was like, yeah, it's back. Because I don't know where I could really go get one of these. They don't really sell these everywhere. Lift weights, don't hate. Now you got the message. Now love it up. Go to school, go to work, do something positive for all the right reasons, and then you'll blossom through all the green seasons. Smoke some green. Take a bath and stay clean. Drink CBD water. CBD should be in all water. It's a cigar. Canagar. It's a blunt. It's a lace blunt. Canagar. Canagar Day was the other day. It's like a real expensive luxury blunt. All right, it's time to light this up. Give me an ashtray. Give me an ashtray. All right, let's see. What else is going on? Book of Hemp is next. Book of Hemp is next. Let's do it. Left hand. Left-handers day. See, I don't normally hold this left hand. This is cool. You get more of a euphoric. You get higher when you do things with your less dominant hand. Try smoking and rolling and dabbing and do everything with your less dominant hand, dominant day. Make that hand dominant today. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So my brain automatically went to right again. And I told myself earlier to do everything left-handed. I have to put a wrap around this to force myself to go to my left hand. See how hard it is? How pre-programmed the brain just keeps telling me to go to my right for everything. Go to the left, fool. Go to the left, fool. Endorphins are shooting in my brain right now. Because I'm doing it different. This is so cool. It feels a little awkward and weird and so cool at the same time. Everything is just like different, opposite. That's cool. Left hand, right hand. I'm a switch smoker. Switch smoke. Left hand, right hand. Don't matter. This is how left-handers feel. Left-handers smoke like this. Wow. It's so cool. It feels so great. All right. Put that down. So even ashing it, my brain is going through like, whoa. Don't smash it. Book of Hemp. Book of Hemp. August 13th, Friday the 13th, the Book of Hemp. Cannabis is the most commonly used substance in the world. Oh, yeah. No one uses cannabis over any other substance. Okay. Like what they call drugs. This cannabis is not a drug, but it's called a drug. So it is the commonly most used substance in the world versus um, pharmaceuticals. So cannabis on a worldwide stance today is more commonly used in pharmaceuticals. That's great. That's great. It's in America that really pushes the pharmaceuticals huge, big time. Other countries don't really push the pharmaceuticals as much as they do in America. All right, so on a world stance, people smoke the ganja for medicinal purposes. So that's good to know. That just because pills is everywhere here in America, it doesn't. It's like that in every other continent. All right, so that is the book of him. That is the book of him. That is the book of him. Oh, left hand, left hand. I mean, hold it opposite. Yes, so I got it. All right. Getting confused. See, it's so confusing now. Just trying to remember to do everything left-handed. Pick up the cup with your left hand, and I'm thinking, wait, do I already pick it up with my left hand? So you do use your left hand for things, but you want to make it dominant. And things that you normally would do with the right, do with the left. So I usually hold the cup on my left. So I'm gonna hold it with my right. I hold it both when it comes to holding a cup. I don't know about that one. Didn't really make a big difference in my brain. But smoking and lighting did, and cutting it definitely did. What if you just walked into a left-handed world? That's how it is for left-handers. They're in a right-handed world. So today I'm trying to get into a left-handed world, and it's hard because everything I'm so right-handed. Um, any other stories going on in the world today? Of course there is. Let's see what else is going on. Normal news. Normal news. Okay, normal news. A study combining administration of oral THC and PEA effective in patients with refractory Torrance syndrome. Legal cannabis sales projected to reach 43 billion by 2025. Many patients with spine-related pain turning to CBD. Okay. Politicians narrowing reject measure depenalizing cannabis possession. Okay. Regulatory change permits for greater THC levels in edible products. Okay. We need higher levels. New Hampshire governor signs law expanding patients' medical cannabis access. Okay, give it up for New Hampshire. Okay, let's see what we got here. Don't forget to join all my other media platforms because I plan to do more videos broadcasting. Building with Hemp Creek, build environmentally. Slowly catching on. I'm gonna give you a little tip right now. I'm not investing, but I'm really thinking about investing in Hemp Creek. Okay, so Hemp Creek is the future. Hemp Creek is going to be the building materials of the future. Okay. Next story. Alaska doubles THC limit for cannabis edibles. All right, Alaska. Hold it with your right hand. Does that mean I have to turn things around here on my desk if I'm going to do it left-handed? I think so. I'm going to have to put my notebook on this side because I have to do everything left-handed today. Put my fan on that side, my quarter pipe on that side, and that on that side. And fingerboard left-handed today. Fingerboard left-handed. Kind of hard. Which is cool because, like I said, it's like learning new things. You're starting all over again. Training the brain. Everything's in the brain. Training the brain to be able to do it again. My left hand, I can't ollie left. I cannot ollie. Ollieing so hard. But my right hand, now look at my right hand. Oh shit, it's a whole different ballgame now. Look at that. See? The right hand. Got that shit down. Got it, no problem. Control it. 360. Flip it. Move it. Now, it's way, not that easy. Always harder and shit. Okay. Do everything with your left hand today. Try it. See how far you get. Quick read by Sabolo Research. The cannabis industry says Kumo's resignation could speed up marijuana sales in New York. Oh, Kumo resigned? Okay, Kumo was like all into cannabis. I always heard his name in the news. In New York, Kumo did this, wrote that, did that. Now he's resigning. Okay. So, that's the news, man. It's an hour and 3 minutes. I just realized right now. So that's about the broadcast time. I'm gonna finish smoking this in a little bit. I want to thank everybody for joining. I appreciate it. Stay all the way up, never down. From the bottom of my lungs, OGMANKIND loves you. Eat right, sleep right, exercise, and consume as much food as you can every single day. So it's that time of this broadcast to say goodbye. Later, peace, adios, bio con Dios. For real though, I'm out. You guys have a good one. Stay fried, all Friday, the 13th.